Let's get to it.
Okay, YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa Fail back at it with some Destiny. Alright, guys, we're going to kill two birds at one stone, kind of give you a double feature in one video. We're going to cover two things. First off, the Suros Regime is back in full effect, okay? I was using it all day in PvE, in PvP, and absolutely adoring it, okay? Next topic we're going to cover is the Voidwalker, okay? Going to revisit my best class setup for the Voidwalker, because I feel like the longest time I was the only one using a Voidwalker in the Crucible, because everyone was using the OP Sunsingers and Stormcallers, but no, Voidwalker is where it's at right now. Because they made some buffs to the Voidwalker in terms of the abilities, and to be frank, that's all I ever used my Voidwalker for, was for the abilities, for the Nova Bomb, for the Lifesteal, for the Axiom Bolts. And we'll go through my class setup because watch, see this guy here? I clip him, I damage him, I throw my Axiom Bolt, and I sit back and bloop, he's dead. So now the Suros Regime, it actually got two buffs, okay? So one specifically for the Suros Regime, but then because it falls under the low fire rate auto rifles, when you use focus fire, of course, it gets another blanket buff. So for the low fire rate auto rifles, the Suros Regime, the Answering Chord, Anguish of Driston, which I don't know why anyone would use that, I hate that thing, they all got a 2.3% increase in base damage. Now also, prior to the update, they stated that one of the things they noticed is that most of the people that use Suros use spinning up. I personally don't use it. I'll show you a few clips of it. I still don't really like it. They did a little bit of a nerf to it. Well, not really a nerf. Basically, spinning up kicks in 4 bullets later. However, if you select Focus Fire, you get a plus 45 range stat. And I'm going to say that Focus Fire is where it really shines, okay? Because you can choose from whether you want Linear Compensator or Smart Drift Control, and you've also got Hammer Forge. So you put on Hammer Forge, you put on Linear Compensator, you're going to get max range, okay? And this thing really, it's very consistent. You're going to see very similar damages up close and from far away. Up close, the highest damage I saw was 35s, okay? I haven't seen, look, when the Suros first came out in year one, my first review video, I think it was September, no, actually, yeah, end of September of 2014, that thing was doing 43s to 45s critical. That's ridiculous, okay? I was seeing 35s up close, and at medium range, around 34s, and at far distance, maybe about 33. And to the body, it'll do about 28. I didn't see anything, I think I saw 26 really far away. It reminds me a bit like Mida. No, not in terms of damage, meaning you have to go for criticals, okay? You know me, I'm Bad Aim's McGillicuddy here. If you just land a couple of those criticals, you will down them really fast, and if they're far away, you can still get them. So if you've got better aim than me, which I'm sure you do, you want to use Linear Compensator. You're going to max out your range along with Hammer Forged. If you need a little bit more stability, go with Smart Drift Control. Now, just to revisit, it's got the Suros Legacy perk, okay, which is the bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance, okay, quote-unquote, chance to return health. First off, I love that in PvE, okay? Secondly, in PvP, it's really good, too. What I would do, guys, to be frank, is don't always reload. See, I am a panic reloader. I'm constantly panic reloading, okay? Here's some clips, actually, of the spinning up, okay, so you can get some of the damages here. What am I doing here? I'm doing 21s. Yeah, 21s to the body. I think it does like 24 to the head. So it's kind of like having glass half full and also a little bit of smidget of Red Death of some health regeneration. But for the most part, I don't notice the health regeneration kick in or proc that often. So actually, here's a slow-mo clip of spinning up. You can see it does about 25s, 26s up close, and then about 20 to the body. So it's not bad. For me, I like focus fire. I like to keep my distance. I don't like to get close to people. So now when it comes to the Voidwalker, nothing is changing for me. Same exact setup which you should be using right now and having a lot of fun with, okay? First off, go grab yourself Void Fang Vestments and use them, okay? Main perk is you spawn in with full nade energy and Axiom Bolts give you an additional Seeker. Normally you just get 2 of the little Seekers. When you have Void Fang Vestments on, you get 3. Alright, here's what you want to use, okay? You want to go with Axiom Bolt, Blink. Well, I like Blink because I just like to get out of bad situations. Vortex, I like because a lot of people run through that thing and end up dying. I get a lot of postmortems from that. I go with Lifesteal, so I get my health back with a melee. But the real money is in the last two. Annihilate. It's going to increase the size of the explosions of your Axiom Bolts and Nova Bomb. Combine that with Vortex Mastery, which is going to extend the range of your Axiom Bolts and also the duration of the Vortex effect. That's why I use Vortex, because I'm telling you, a lot of people like to run through my Nova Bomb, even though they think it's safe, and they're one shot and they die through it. And those Axiom Bolts, when you use Vortex Mastery, they will chase you forever. I love them. Like this guy here, I clipped him, and I'm going to kill him with my Axiom Bolt. So, but as for the buff that they did, they got a bunch in their melee. You see, the key with their Voidwalker buff was to make you use your ability. So they improved the melee melee. Let's see, increased grenade recharge, so you get more grenades. That's great for us action bolt users. Life steal now triggers when damaging an enemy with energy drain. Soul rip now triggers when damaging an enemy with energy drain. Passives, embrace the void, now triggers the energy drain effect and restores a significant portion of health when killing an enemy. So I hope you enjoyed this double feature, guys. I do these because I don't want to spam your sub boxes. I could have done 2 totally separate videos. Hopefully you stay to the end. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, which is usually on YouTube, sometimes on Twitch, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.